Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Abdul Rasyid bin Abdul Rahim from Group 10 alongside with Abu Musa bin Ahmad Mazuki and Abdul Muhaimin bin Majdan from the class AI in Manufacturing. As a course requirement for our group project, our project is entitled Application of AI in Washing Machines. So in this presentation, we will start off with introduction, then literature review, then AI method used, and then simulation examples, and we will finish off with a conclusion. So let's start. Introduction. In introduction, I will talk about AI, optimization methods, learning methods, and AI in washing machines. In introduction, artificial intelligence refers to the ability for machines that may be computer controlled to perform tasks on their own by running intellectual processes, which is a characteristic of humans, such as the ability to reason, learn from the past, and solve problems. Different optimization methods include fuzzy logic, genetic algorithm, and colony optimization, artificial neural network, and many more, which each has their own uses and applications. So, among the learning methods are supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. Supervised learning uses a teacher where it gives an input and also an output to ensure that the algorithm learns. For unsupervised learning, there is no teacher, where the algorithm itself will learn and tries to optimize. For reinforcement learning, the algorithm will be based on a reward system, where for every correct output, a reward will be given. Many more home appliances have already applied AI technology, such as air conditioners, smart television, washing machines, and many more. So in this project, it will be based on the application of fuzzy logic in washing machines, which will be discussed, such as those used by Samsung washing machines.
Hello, my name is Abdul Muhaimin bin Majdan, metric number A161849. I will talk about literature review. Since the discovery of the artificial intelligence, humans are made machine to act as a human being. So the first method of the artificial intelligence are fuzzy logic. The fuzzy logic is known as indistinct, which is connected with the degree to which event occur rather than like the likelihood of the occurrence. So basically the fuzzy logic is something not sure that can be happen, not but 100% accurate for the output value. So what is the fuzzy logic structure that can run the fuzzy logic method? The first part is fuzzification. Fuzzification is the process where the conversion of the crisp number that is collected by the input device into the fuzzy set. For example, the boiler temperature and the pressure. Inference is the second part in the fuzzy logic. Inferencing is the set of roles that match the fuzzy input and will give the control action based on the roles that have been set. And the last component for the fuzzy logic is defuzzification, which is convert to back the fuzzy set into the crisp value based on the inference engine to give the precise action. Then the second part is artificial neural network. Artificial neural network is an interconnected system of processing element that provide output signal from the response of an input excitation. This method are inspired by the way of human biological nervous system function that can be processed many amount of input at the same time, usually an ANN using for the big data analysis, since it can get many input as possible and give precise output. The next AI method is genetic algorithm. This method is popular for optimization method used in many engineering applications inspired by how genetic material is exchanged in living organisms. For the last part is ant colony optimization. This method is considered as a probabilistic type of computation problem solving. It is a branch of heuristic algorithm in travel salesman problem or TSP. The process is mimicking on how an ant in a colony find the best possible path to the source food in their hunting process. The next part is AI method that we use in this project. So in this method, we can AI basically used in many big companies. So usually Samsung and LG are using fuzzy logic in their product. Some of the example that they use fuzzy logic in their product is washing machine. The reason they're using fuzzy logic in their washing machine because it offer more advantages such as performance, productivity, simplicity, and less cost. Using fuzzy logic in our method because we need to identify the effectiveness of the fuzzy logic method in the washing machine system. So the first thing first, we need to set up the parameter of the system. We need to identify the input of the system and the output. For the input parameter, they have 4 parameters that we have been set up, which is amount of dirt, type of dirt, cloth sensitivity, cloth amount, and the output part we are setting up is washing machine, time, speed, detergent, amount that need to use, amount of water that need to use, and the water temperature. Therefore, after the setup of the parameter, a set of rule can be produced and can be created for the fuzzy logic. By this parameter, we can identify how the system works and what type of rule can be set for this system. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Abu Musa bin Ahmad Mazuki, matric number A161514. I'll be talking about the simulation in this project. It will include the software used, membership function, rules, testing, and improvement. So for the simulation, in this project we'll be using fuzzy logic for washing machine, and the role of the system is to find the optimum washing time based on the fuzzy logic. So for the software used, it will be the MATLAB with its built-in fuzzy logic toolbox. So for this fuzzy logic, there will be 3 input variables with 7 rules to create one output of washing time. So this is the framework for our fuzzy logic washing machine. As said before, there will be 3 inputs, which is the load size, level of dirt, and fabric texture, and then based on those input, it will be assessed against the 7 rules built in the fuzzy logic to produce the output of the washing time. So for the membership function plot, there will be 4 plot for the 3 input and 1 output. So for the load size, there will be 3 members of small, medium, large. For the dirt level, there will be low, medium, high. And for the fabric texture, there will be delicate, normal, tough. And finally for the washing time, which is short, normal, and long. Based on the input, as in the fuzzy logic type, a value can be a member of 2 different types, whether small or medium, and not limited to just one member. So for the rule editing interface in the toolbox, so when selecting the rule, we have to first take the input variable and the condition, and based on the condition, what will be the output. So for example, rule 1, when if the load size is small, then the washing time is short, and where there is 2 input variables used together, there can be OR and AND rule. So, and based on rule 2, we can see that if load size is medium and level of dirt is medium, then washing time is normal. So this is the testing for the simulation done. So based on the 7 rule and 3 input, there will be data given to assess the washing time. In this testing, the load given is 25, the level of dirt 50 and fabric texture 50. It corresponded to medium load size, medium dirt level and normal fabric texture. Based on this input, the rule trigger was only rule 2, which result in washing time of normal, which is 29.4. So for the next testing, with load size of 50, which is large, level of dirt 50, medium, and fabric texture of 0 corresponding to delicate, the rule trigger this time is 4, 6 and 7. And because there is different washing time based on different rule, the final output washing time is averaged together from all those rules. So the result is washing time of 30, which is normal. For further improvement to the system, there should be a feedback element, and so that user can assess the washing quality. And then there should be a weightage to the system. This is because for all those rules, there can be a rule that is more important than the other rules. So by making the rule have more weight, it can have more impact to the final washing time. And then more rules should be added to the system. In this simulation, only 7 rules is made. If more rules can be added to the system, it can be more complex and more precise in the washing time given.
Hello, I'm Abdul Rasyid. In this conclusion, I will briefly conclude artificial intelligence, applications, and washing machines optimization. Artificial intelligence has been applied to many devices, machines, and software around us, which we may or may not realize, which may include Siri in Apple devices and Google Assistant in Android devices, and also washing machines as we discussed in this presentation. Their applications are mainly used to optimize usage, such as to optimize the amount of energy used during operation. In Samsung washing machines that apply fuzzy logic, it controls the washing process of water intake, water temperature, wash time, rinse, performance, and spin speed, which all are used to optimize the usage of washing machines and to lengthen the life expectancy of the washing machines. Thank you.